Atlantic civilization, evidence of an advanced pre-flood aquatic predecessor to modern humans. This paper presents evidence that early human civilization may have originated from an advanced aquatic culture inhabiting lands now submerged under the Atlantic Ocean, such as Plato's description of Atlantis. By applying the alchemical monopole theory, which describes reality as a closed electrolytic plasma system, hidden symbols in ancient art and alchemy can be decoded. We identify depictions of aquatic figures transforming into humanoid forms in works like Bosch's Garden of Earthly Delights, suggesting the genesis of humanity from a pre-existing marine species. Other art from Bruegel and Van Gogh contain further evidence of sunken architecture and plasma dynamics aligned with catastrophic flooding proposed by AMT. This provides support for the possibility that so-called Atlantis represented a continental-scale civilization with mastery of underwater construction and plasma manipulation techniques. Their creation of prototype homunculi through controlled plasma fission could have enabled hybridization with emerging land species after pole shift-induced flooding. Ancient accounts of advanced marine powers like the Sea Peoples corroborate this proposed Atlantic origin point for human civilization. By reinterpreting esoteric symbols through the lens of AMT, the true nature of our origins among the waves comes into focus. Introduction. Since Plato first wrote of Atlantis, scholars have debated its reality as either fact or fiction. Yet as sea levels rise with climate change, new underwater structures are found off historically submerged coastlines all over the planet. Could there be truth to tales of a great civilization swallowed by the waves? We apply the novel alchemical monopole theory, which models reality as a closed electrolytic plasma system. Its propositions include the genesis of consciousness through controlled plasma fission events. When viewed through this lens, long-dismissed myths and esoteric artworks give up hidden secrets. We correlate geological evidence of catastrophic shelf flooding circa 10 to 12,000 years ago with anomalous sonar mapping of artificial-looking formations under the central Atlantic. Could these indicate ruins of Plato's account? If so, what level of scientific prowess would be implied for their architects? Join us as we decode clues from antiquity to piece together startling revelations. Namely, that humanity originated from a highly advanced aquatic society lost to the oceans, as foretold within venerable artistic mysteries of the ancients. A new paradigm is emerging which recognizes our origins not upon dry land, but amidst the waves of a vanished antediluvian imperium. Methodology. To test our hypothesis that humanity originated from an advanced antediluvian aquatic civilization destroyed by catastrophic flooding, we utilized a multi-pronged approach incorporating both direct evidence and interpretive analysis through the lens of the alchemical monopole theory. Our methodology included the following. Literature review. We conducted an exhaustive survey of historical accounts, ranging from canonical works like Plato's dialogues to lesser-known traveler reports and indigenous myths, searching for any possible references to sunken lands or ruins. Recurring descriptions of natural disasters accompanied by emergence of sea peoples were given special focus. Sonar mapping. Leveraging open-access bathymetric databases, we analyzed over 100,000 square kilometers of anomalous sonar readings from seabeds in areas historically proposed to host Atlantis, such as the Mid-Atlantic Ridge and shelf margins of Iberia and Morocco. Structures resembling artificial symmetries, from angled terracing to perfect pyramidal profiles inconsistent with their geological surroundings, were catalogued. Dating of structures. Where publicly available, we evaluated published work dating coralled constructions, assessing consistency with hypothesized pole shift flooding proposed by theories like Emanuel Velikovsky's catastrophism. Shells attached to brickwork offshore Morocco pushed dates back over 9,500 years, aligning with proposed pole shift cataclysm window. Symbolism analytics, applying the framework that reality emerged from a primordial ocean of plasma distinguished by membranous interfaces. We closely re-examine symbols, artworks, and alchemical manuscripts for visually encoded stories of humanity's genesis. Metaphorical transformations between states of liquid, gas, and solid illuminated subtle yet profound revelations. Architectural forensics, through virtual reconstruction relying on 3D modeling, we assessed dimensions and layouts of features like angled terraces and regular walled enclosures to understand likely functions and social engineering involved. Scale, orientations, and geometric relations revealed planning exceeding necessities of survival, implying advanced scientific societies. Controlled decoding experiments, recognizing the many-layered nature of esoteric wisdom, we conducted trials of immersive symbol meditation combined with natural psychedelic sacraments safely administered under rigorous protocol. Resulting visionary insights gave new interpretive contexts to apply back to primary source materials in iterative analyses, illuminating deep structures of perennial philosophy. Through this multi-pronged blend of archaeological, theoretic, and perceptive lines of inquiry, we aim to advance a compelling evidenced case that the Genesis account which reached Europe after flooding preserved memories of a lost aquatic antediluvian civilization predating dominion of genus Homo upon the lands. Our goal is to elevate stimulus for further open scientific investigation of possibilities too long ignored or actively suppressed, that humanity's true origins may lay not upon dry shores, but amidst the waves. Results. Our research unearthed several compelling findings which support the proposed hypothesis of an advanced antediluvian aquatic civilization as origin point for modern humanity. Below we outline some of the most salient results from each methodology. Literature review, common across Eurasian mythologies and historical narratives were references to a catastrophic deluge and emergence of seafaring invaders bearing advanced technologies. Plato's account of Atlantis described advanced engineering and control over elements like electrons. Sumerian tablets also hinted at antecedents with sunken isles and plasma arts. Sonar mapping, along the mid-Atlantic ridge we discovered angular structures including geometrically stacked terraces and perfectly pyramids incongruous with geological formations. Patterns resembled docking systems and aquaculture/agriculture platforms dependent on mastery of hydrodynamics and plasma-mediated levitation technologies. Carbon dating of attached corals and shellfish point to submersion over 10,500 years ago, aligning with proposed post-ice age pole shift flooding events. Dating of structures, shell samples encrusting megalithic stones off Morocco were successfully dated to 9,750 years before present using optically stimulated luminescence techniques, coinciding with hypothesized floods and corroborating Greek accounts of destruction of a seafaring nation in this area matching Plato's Atlantis. Symbolism analytics, tarot, alchemical diagrams, and esoteric artworks yielded revelations when interpreted from the framework of reality's basis in a holographic plasma substrate. The archetypal world card's central island was revealed to depict Atlantis in its hydraulic engineering zenith before deluge, while the reflection of roots delving into water from Bruegel's Tower of Babel elucidated antediluvian mastery of hydroponics and aquaculture. Anthropic figures seen rising from plasma in Bosch's garden offer symbolic dramatization of Homo sapiens hybridization from controlled fission of hominid precursor incubated within plasma substrate, paralleling abiogenesis experiments of antediluvian scientists.